So yesterday, Angel was working on a job for one of our wholesale accounts on this Tundra with 180,000 miles on it. And the water pump bearing was bad, the idler, tensioner pulley was bad, had play in it, the alternator was grinding, and the job pays 6 hours. So Angel had a little bit of a longer time on doing the job, on top of doing the oil change, and then once he started up, we found out that the new alternator that we got from Pep Boys was bad. So now I have to, call the customer, tell them what's going on. We'll call Pep Boys and get another alternator shipped here. So here's the alternator, right? So I tell Rachel I need another alternator. She says, why? I said, because it's not charging. I said the alternator that he came in with was charging, but the bearing was grinding inside. So here's the factory one. And then here's the second brand new one from Pep Boys. So we call Pep Boys and say, listen, dude, I need a labor claim for 2 hours. He's like, well, I have to test the alternator first. I'm like, come in my fucking base and test it. It's still in the car. This one had no charge light. This one does. So he's like, well, I have to bench it and all this other stuff. So some shops do have labor claim capabilities because most parts, if they're a product issue, will fail within the first 90 days. If not, as soon as you put it in, you're going to have the same problem. And if it's a simple job, 5 minutes or 10 minutes, I don't usually bother with a labor claim. But when it's 2 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, that's such a fucking pain in the ass. And I have to eat that time if we don't have anyone protecting us. So the customer's pissed off because we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have over 12 hours in this car or longer because we're waiting for a replacement alternator, and then you got to bleed the cooling system all over again, spill antifreeze on the ground. So I actually wind up losing more money than the customer's pissed off about. So some shit, there's nothing I can control other than I wish I could fix your car in 2 minutes and then you make as much money as possible, but that doesn't always happen. But for the parts place to say, I have to bench test it first, dude, you're 2 seconds away. Come over here and start the fucking car. You'll see that it's a product problem. We're not fucking idiots here. Thanks for watching.